Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be saying hello to you right now through this video, because if you found this link on your own, which is sort of possible if you've been stalking me and following what I do for a while, but most likely I've sent you this link, or you're in one of my What is Coaching, What is Your Career sneak peeks, and you're getting to watch this video so that you can see a little bit behind the scenes of who I freaking am, first of all, and why I'm so passionate about what I do and why I think that you should do it too. And I first just want to say hello and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope that I can make it brief. We'll see. But regardless, I hope whatever I say is exactly what speaks to your soul, because I totally believe that if you're watching this, it's for a reason. So welcome. My name is Ashley. I have been a coach since December 2010. Time sure freaking flies, and I've lived like 3 lifetimes in my career as a coach. And I just want you to know, first and foremost, as you're watching this, I'm looking for a very specific individual. So I'm looking for a girl, maybe a very rare unicorn of a man, but most of the time, my fit BFFs and the coaches on Radiant Nation are women, because I'm a girl. And that's just how it works. So I'm looking for a woman, most likely, who just wants more out of life. Like, you're happy with your life, but you know there's more out there for you. And I'm gonna go through a little bit about who I was before coaching and really what I thought coaching could provide to me. But before I do that, I want to also set a little bit more of the stage. I want you to know that it's not easy at all. It's simple, and I have tools and systems and a whole coach community that I have built over the last several years to help you. But I'm not really looking for somebody who makes excuses or who is not teachable and who is not excited about learning new things and trying new things. And if you don't like other humans, just stop watching this video literally right now, because I love you so much and I want you to have an amazing life. But there's not a spot for you on this team. Like, if you heard about coaching because of the money that there is to be made, just go. Just go if you don't care about people, because there's no money to be made in this if you don't care about people. And that is the first thing that I want you to know: who I am looking for, who I'm not looking for. And I also, just while I have you here, want to take you back to really why I started coaching. So, oh my gosh, it's so weird to look back on, but there was so much I needed, like, in my life. Like, so much has changed. But if I really take a second and put myself back into what I needed and what I was looking for, you have to hear me when I say this. I had all of the debt. I had credit card debt, student loan debt, just so much debt. I should probably add that up at some point, but it was a lot. And I was literally living less than paycheck to paycheck. I had to have help from my family just to make my bills. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, maybe you're watching this and that is literally your situation. And I want you to know that this could provide a solution to that. But also, who I was when I started coaching was fresh off of a weight loss transformation with some of our at-home fitness programs. And before I had done those workouts, mine specifically was Turbo Fire. And probably if you're watching this, you might know my Turbo Fire story. So I won't get into that for the sake of time, but feel free to message me after this and just ask. But basically, I lost weight and I was feeling great. And who I was before that was literally, I would secretly delete photos that family and friends took of me because I was so overweight, like 60 pounds overweight, and super unhappy with my health and my fitness and my energy and my appearance. And so part of my coach story is I fell in love with really the products and programs that we offer and the simplicity of it. And I really needed a meal plan that did not make me feel like I had to be a freaking restricted robot. And I needed workouts that I could access from anywhere and not have to go to a gym, because I did not have that confidence. And maybe you're sitting there and you think you have a long way to go before you could be a coach, and it's just not true. If you have weight to lose, no time like the present to be a coach. Or if you're really in the best shape of your life, girl, there are people who need all the resources, all the mindset, all of your belief in them. So I hope that's making sense. I had the debt, I had weight that I had just lost before that, just was miserable. I still had a full-time job. Now I coach full-time, but it's totally cool if you like your full-time job and you want to keep it. I have tons of people on the team who feel that way. Mine was just literally sucking the life out of me, and I spent so many hours at my job instead of with my family and with my friends. And I was really in a position where I was sort of afraid about what my life was going to look like if that was what was meant for me. And I just knew that there was more. And full transparency, the biggest benefit of my journey, and I'm not saying that this is what it's going to be for you, was I was like, I have no freaking idea what I'm doing, and I don't have social media mastered, and I can't believe that anyone would want to hear what I have to say. And I'm not sure if I can help people, but gosh, I want to so deeply inside myself. And worst case scenario, I'll get a discount on my products, was literally my mindset. And thank God and the universe and source and spirit and all the things for that, because I would not be here in front of you more than 7 years later, as this now being my full-time career, if I didn't just like worst best case scenario it and just jump. And so I hope that some of that is resonating. And also I just want to take you on a little bit of sort of like a journey of what's possible. So if you want to, you're in the safety of your own home. If you just want, well, unless you're driving. If you're driving, don't shut your eyes. But if you're not, then just shut your eyes and think about what you want your life to look like. So I've already shared with you what I did not want. And I also, as part of being a coach, had amazing mentors in the beginning of my journey. And it really boiled down to having goals and vision for what you want your life to be like. So first and foremost, know if you're the type of person who sets goals and, or at least is open to setting them, but you're like, I don't even know where to begin. If you could just imagine like setting goals with me, celebrating them, crushing them, helping people along the way, changing your life along the way, and then celebrating at our coach conferences, traveling, celebrating on a beach, maybe on a mountain, wherever we go, champagne will surely be involved, but just sort of like wrap your head around that, because that is now what I get to do. And I didn't have that deep of a vision for coaching when I first started. So I want to paint for you what's possible, but there's more. So as I already mentioned, I do now coach full time. I built the business for 4 years and more than tripled my full-time income before I had the guts, balls, whatever you want to call it, to quit my full-time job and really make this leap. I have other coaches who still have a full-time job that they love, and they just use coaching for extra income and extra freedom, and also for the community. There really is no limit to what your coach story is, but what it's provided me is travel. So I don't know if your eyes are still closed or not, but maybe if you're a mom, you want to be able to fund your kids' sports, or if they have away games, you want to be able to go see their games. Or for me, I take my nephew sometimes to his practice, and it's so nice to have that freedom, and he wrestles, and I've gotten to go and watch. And I used to have to work sometimes on Saturdays, and definitely had to work at night sometimes too. So it's just been really crazy that I don't have to mess with that anymore. And again, like whatever is your best case scenario after this video, write it down and just dream big and message me your goals and what you want your life to look like. And we can talk about what is possible. But more so than being debt-free and being able to do things with, you know, your potential children, if you want to be a mom one day, or maybe you already are. It's so powerful to have the sort of friendships that I've built also, and that we have a team literally with like open arms. I hope you can see, like, I've already told you I love you. I mean it. And I'm so grateful for the tribe of people that we have on this team, because I didn't have that in real life. Of course, I have like my few close comrades who have all joined coaching with me, by the way, and a couple that still haven't, but they're still ride or dies. But for the most part, I just felt different. I felt like I wanted more. I felt like I wanted to travel. I felt a lot like I needed a huge change. And so I just knew the investment to get in this business was low. I knew if nothing else, I could save some money by having the coach membership. And I also knew that my heart wanted more. And so I hope that that is speaking to you. If it is, there's a spot for you on this team. And because this video exists, I'm so excited because I don't always do registration and I don't always take on new team members because, yeah, I know the saying is that everybody has the same 24 hours that Beyonce does, but time is time. And I don't always just take in tons and tons of coaches because, hello, I can't be on the phone with you and I can't be messaging with you if I also have 300 other people at the exact same time we're kicking off your coaching journey. So registration is open or you wouldn't be watching this. I don't know when you're watching it, so I don't know how many spots are left. It's not like that. I just want to assure you that I am here for you. We have systems. You see my face. You have access to me now. And after this video, just message me back if I message this to you, or you can apply at joinashleys.team.com. There's an application there and I'll see it. And that does not register you immediately because I want to see your answers to your questions and have a conversation with you and also answer your questions that you have for me and make sure that this is going to be a good fit. So all my love, all my light, all my blessings to you. I'm so excited to answer whatever you want to know and to also see what you tell me about yourself. And I don't know, I can't wait. Like I can't say it enough. I hope you can see I'm excited to get to know you. I can't freaking stand it because literally just at our last conference, I finally met in person Ashley, another coach on my team. Yes, her name is Ashley. There are 1.9 billion of us. And I hadn't met her in person yet, but I literally, I hugged her and we took our first selfie together. And then I'm like, okay, well, I've known you for 7 years because she was my customer and then eventually became a coach. And it's just so cool that we were able to meet in person and hang out and have drinks and dinner and listen to speakers and just be together. And that totally would not be a thing without coaching. So I could go on and on. I've already gone on too long. I can't wait to get to know you. Welcome, at least to this part of the process.